Oh shit! Now we finally realize who Negan is. He's a fucking pimp. He's a pimp named Slickback. Rick is his latest bitch. That's why everybody's been talking about we are Negan, you know, shit like that. Basically, they're his bitches. Slickback. He breaks these motherfuckers. Anyway, when we left off from the last episode, it was who got killed, you know. And when we come in, it's not at that point. He's already killed the person, and he's playing with he's playing with his prey. He's playing with Rick. He's playing with Michonne. He's playing with Carl. He's playing with my wife, Michonne and Sasha. He's playing with fucking Daryl. He's playing with Michonne, my wife. He's playing with fucking Glenn. He's playing with Michonne, my wife. He's playing with these motherfuckers. And Rick, he doesn't like Rick's response. He feels like he didn't break Rick enough. He's like, okay, that wasn't enough to break you. He even says it. He says, I want you guys to work for me. Now, you can't do that if you're dead. So he already puts it out there, but he doesn't stress that point because he doesn't want to stress it to the point where they think, oh, I'm safe. He doesn't want people to think that they're safe. So he takes Rick on a little run, little field trip. Now, up to that scene, I was kind of disappointed because I wanted it to just go chronologically, right where we left off on the cliffhanger to the murders. That's what I want. I think that's what everybody wanted. They chose to go a different route. The route they went wasn't that bad. It wasn't really that bad, but it just left a bad taste in your mouth. It didn't leave a bad taste in your mouth. You had a bad taste in your mouth until you get further along into the episode. So he takes him, he puts him in the RV, takes his fucking axe, puts it in the table, and he tells Rick, he says, go ahead and get it. Go ahead. He said, kill me. Hurry up. I want you to. He said, kids picked on me in school. He said, I got bullied. I want somebody to fucking kill me. I can't wait to go out. He said, I wanted to run up into school and just start shooting, but there is no schools nowadays. He said, I wasn't a jock. He said, you probably was one of the fucking jocks back in the day. Go ahead and kill me. So Rick goes to the axe. He jumps up. He said, hey, wait a fucking minute. He had a gun. I like that whole setup from him bringing him on the RV, for him giving him a chance to kill him. What he was doing was saying, hey, I don't give a fuck what you do. You're not going to be able to go against the grain. That was the whole point of that whole interaction. He said that the axe was his. He said, give me that axe. He said, it's mine now. That's it. Basically, give me whatever you got. He's getting him prepared. He's prepping him for when he starts going to Alexandria and just taking shit. So that whole scene was great. Then that's when we get into the bullshit. He takes him out into the woods where the fucking walker was, where the hanging walker was. For some reason, there's fog there, but there's no fog anywhere else. He tells Rick, he said, I own your ass. He said, that anus of yours, that's mine. He said, if I want to open it, it's my choice. You have no right to your asshole now. So he's really trying to make it set in that he has no options. Like, it's nothing. He didn't want to set it up where, oh, I might be able to get Negan later. No, you can't do anything. He brings him to that to the foggy place. I don't know how he got fog in there. It's not fog two blocks down. I have far they went. They didn't go that far, you know. But he brings him there, takes the axe, throws it on the roof, tells him to get my fucking axe. They're in the middle of a bunch of fucking walkers. When I say they're in the middle of a fucking walk, it's like a walkathon or something. I don't know. It was packed. I mean, these motherfuckers were walking. It was like a 2K walk. I don't know. These motherfuckers look like they were fucking Olympic athletes. I mean, they were going on world tours or some shit. But it was just a bunch of them. I mean, just gang packed. It was more walkers than there's fucking people living in the projects in New York. I mean, it was just that many. And he had to go out there and get it. So what Negan is doing again, he's not just fucking with people. Think that Negan's just fucking with him. You know, he just likes playing with people. It's not about he likes playing with people, but it's not about that. Everything he does has a reason. He made him go out to a middle bunch of walkers unarmed. Now, Negan was down to protect Rick because he doesn't want Rick to die because Rick is the leader. And if he loses the leader, then it's going to be hard for him to control the other group. And even if he can control the other group, they might not be as well suited without their leader. So Negan was never going to let Rick die. It would take a lot for Negan to kill Rick. That's what it really was from the beginning, from the very beginning. Whoever they said was the leader, he was going to let live unless they really got out of control. So he let Rick go out. So that way Rick is fighting against a gang of fucking walkers. I mean, these motherfuckers is crip walking to him, getting ready to chomp his head off to get him to say, hey, I'm willing to face off against 100 walkers than to fuck with Negan. That's what that whole situation was about. From that part where he runs out and does all that, the mood that they said just felt weird as fuck. It really did. It was a good setup, but it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. It was all gloomy and it just was weird. You see Rick all sad and whatnot, and he didn't seem as hurt or desperate as he did later on in the episode, which is what Negan was trying to accomplish, which made sense. So he does that. He almost gets killed. He jumps on top of the RV. He's able to get to the axe, and Negan gives him one more warning. He said, I need that fucking axe, and I need it quick. He said, you taking too fucking long. Hurry the fuck up. That's what he told him. He said, hurry the fuck up. So Rick proceeds to hurry the fuck up. He jumps on the damn walker. The walker's getting ready, break the fucking the neck. There's a hanging walker. He's hanging from the fucking walker. The walker's holding him up, trying to eat him. But he falls into a gang of fucking walkers. I mean, it looked like they were getting ready to jump him in, like he was getting ready to join them, like it was a membership. Like this was the process for jumping them in. Now he's almost dead. Negan saves him. He lifts up the window, starts spraying the fucking walker he had with the gun, sprays the fucking walker and starts laughing. That part I thought was excellent. From that point, it was kind of weird seeing him in the fog, and all that other crazy shit. But just the setup was great. Him shooting the walkers down, letting them know, I can keep you alive or I can kill you. But he doesn't really want to kill him. It was a joke to him, but it was serious. Rick is like, oh shit, my life is in Negan's hands. When Negan killed those walkers, it was to save Rick, but to let him know your life is in my hands. So once he saves him, he goes to the door. Rick has the axe, and he's getting ready to give it to Negan. Negan leaves him out there, let him marinate a little bit. Let him marinate. He wasn't going to let him die, but he was going to let him marinate a little bit. So he's out there fucking around with the damn walkers and whatnot for a minute. Then Negan lets him in. Everything he did was for a reason. If he would have let him right in, Rick might feel a little bit too comfortable around Negan. He doesn't want him comfortable. He wants him completely uncomfortable. That's when he brings him back. We get the flashback of fucking Negan fucking Abraham up. Abraham stood up. He said, yo, if you want to kill somebody, let it be me. Abraham went out like a G. Abraham is a G. Took 40 bats to the face. When he got hit the first time, he stood back up and said, man, you swing like a bitch. Abraham was just that fucking G'd up. That was crazy. I like that scene. And he turned his head into some fucking pudding or something like that. I mean, it was just crazy. Now, after that, Daryl jumps in to try to save the day. Oh, man, I'm fucking Daryl. I'm hard as shit. So I got to go ahead and go against Negan. Let me go against the fucking grain. So he does that. And Negan goes for Glenn. He says, well, let's get back to it. Because he told them that if they fucked around, he would kill somebody else. If he didn't do that, if he didn't kill Glenn or kill somebody, they wouldn't believe him. They'll say, oh, you make idle threats. He can't let that happen. So he took out somebody else. But notice he only took out 2 people, just enough to get his point across. Now, the thing I liked about that was he took out 2. I don't think very many people was expecting that. He took Glenn out. Glenn's eye popped out his head. Shit, he was seeing stars. He might have been seeing galaxies the way that eyeball popped out his head. But I don't think anybody really expected to see 2 people get murdered. You know what I mean? Nothing could have prepared me for... Motherfucker, I hate life. But yeah, nothing could have prepared me for that shit. I did not expect it. You know what I mean? I don't think very many people expected it. I expected either Daryl or Glenn to be killed. Glenn got killed, but Abraham also got killed. Everybody know that Abraham and Glenn, they were 2 of the main ones on the cutting board. Sasha, Rosita, fucking Rick, Carl, Eugene. Rick, Carl, and Eugene were definitely safe, 100%. Wasn't even no doubt about it. Michonne, pretty safe. Sasha was pretty safe. Rosita was pretty safe. So I mean, those were they weren't safe bets, like absolute, like Carl, Eugene, and Rick were safe, but it was no possible way they were going to get killed. But the other 3, more than likely they wouldn't be killed. It was really Abraham, Daryl, and Glenn. I think everybody was looking at. So yeah, he took them 2 out, and I thought that was just great because it differentiated itself from the show. Because in the show, I mean, from the comic, in the comic, only Glenn got knocked off. Abraham had already got knocked off earlier. I know Sasha mad, but you know what? I'm kind of happy that Abraham got killed because now Sasha's my wife again. But anyway, back to it. He gets Rick after the little field trip they went on, and he tells Rick to cut off Carl's hand. Now, what people might fail to realize is he wasn't trying to get Rick to cut off Carl's hand. He wasn't going to do it. No matter what happened, he would not let Rick cut off Carl's hand. Why? Because if he cuts off Carl's hand, that'll build up too much anger in Rick, and eventually Rick might try to turn on Negan. Negan, he's risking them turning on him, but he wants to keep that down to a minimum. And his whole point was not to get Rick to do it, was just to have Rick accepting of it and knows that there's no other way. He told him that he will, basically play, fucking baseball with Carl's head if Rick doesn't do it. So Rick's feeling like, oh shit, I can cut off my son's hand and he'll still be alive, or I could just do nothing and he kills Carl. Either way, Negan wouldn't have let him do it. If Rick would have said, please, no, I'll do anything. At that point, he would have said, all right, I just wanted to make sure that you were down. As long as he showed some indication that he was going to, be down for whatever Negan was putting down, as long as he was picking up whatever Negan was putting down, that's what all Negan wanted. So when Rick picked up the axe, that right there was Negan's way of saying, okay, I got me my bitch. He broke him. That was the whole point of that. To be honest, I think it was very well done. I just thought there was a couple parts that was weird, like the whole fight in the fog and shit like that. That just was weird as fuck. It got slow by the end at certain points. But other than that, I thought the episode was excellent. I'm not going to give it a 5 out of 5 because a couple weird scenes that didn't make, it just was, I thought it was unnecessary. I'm going to give it a 4.5, but very good. It's a very good 4.5. Anyway, Maggie, she lost Glenn, so she's already nutting up. She's ready to fight fucking Negan right here, right damn now. But that's only because Glenn got knocked off. Rick, Michonne, and Carl, they didn't get knocked off, so Rick is cool. And we see in the previews for the next episode, he's telling everybody, yo, we're Negan's bitches now. If he wants us to walk that strip, get out and suck a few dicks, or whatever we got to do to get his money, then that's what we got to do. You know what I mean? He broke him. That's what the whole episode was about. And like I said, I think it was better done in the show than it was done in the comics. For the most part. A couple things was weird. The comics was more consistent, but for the most part, they developed Negan better in the first episode than they did with Negan in the first comic. But I want to see how far this goes on. But anyway, let me check the comments before I head on out. I don't want to just leave y'all, fully unattended. Come the fuck on, man. Trying to get these comments loaded up. Okay, what's up, notification squad? I guess what's going on. So, Manga, do you think my main man Shane would be Negan's bitch? Because you don't. Shane was a psycho, so there's no telling what he would have done. So I'm not sure, because it wouldn't really even make a difference, because Negan is smart. If he would have knew that Shane wouldn't break like what happened with Daryl, and he took Daryl, and I'm pretty sure Daryl probably going to die because Daryl's doing another show right now. He's probably going to get knocked off. Not only that, Dwight was in the comics. Dwight's the one with the compound bow, whatever. So I doubt they're gonna keep Daryl. But Negan would have sized Shane up real quick and they've been like, okay, you know what? Negan's done this plenty of times. He would have said, okay, that motherfucker's gonna be a problem. We're gonna kill him and use him as the example. He's not gonna waste Shane, but he's gonna waste him. He won't waste him, but he will waste him. Meaning he doesn't want to waste the opportunity, but he will kill him. So it wouldn't even make a difference. Okay, next episode we get to really see the kingdom. Oh yeah, I like the kingdom. The kingdom is dope, and in the comics is dope. From what I've seen from the show, didn't look as good, but we'll see, because they only show snippets. And my man King Ezekiel is coming. King Ezekiel, oh man, he was a very good character. Okay, can Negan be redeemed like in the comic, or why are you telling the damn thing? I'm not saying nothing. Damn, what's up with these spoilers, man? Damn. Okay, that kind of messed up that Daryl because Glenn death, but it has to happen. That kind of messes up that Daryl. Oh, it's kind of messed up that Daryl caused Glenn's death, but it has to happen. Yeah, I know Daryl feels like, you know what, I need to fucking die because I need to burn in hell for what I did. I love to hate this nigga Negan so much. I love to love him. I love him from the beginning. Okay, Daryl don't take no shit. Nope. G. He's a G. That's damn sure right. But he went and got somebody killed like a G. Okay, Daryl dumbass got the homie Glenn clapped. Yes, he did. It's all Daryl's fault. Daryl a bitch for that. No, he ain't no bitch. He's an idiot. Okay, now the baby ain't gonna have no daddy. Pretty much. No, she could find somebody else. She could be hopping around somebody else's penis. Okay, the top 3 people who didn't give a damn this episode was Carl, Abraham, and Glenn. No. Didn't Glenn say please? He wanted his life. He took it. He didn't want to take it. Abraham just was like, go ahead and give it to me. He said, fuck it. The only thing I didn't see was death. Go ahead and give it to me. Okay, Carl was still clapping back at Negan. Yeah, Carl was going out. He said, go ahead, Dad, cut my arm off. He'd be like, yeah, go ahead, Dad, cut my penis off. Like if Negan would have did that, he said, yo, you got to cut your son's phallus off. Fucking Rick would have been like, no, I'd rather have everybody die before that. Carl would have said the same thing. Nah, you can cut anything else off. Cut my head off before you cut that off. Okay, too much imagery. Yeah, it was too much imagery at parts. I think Negan, an ex-gang member, he probably was. Okay, Glenn was dead from the start, and you knew that shit. I don't know why everybody acting all surprised. Especially people that read the comics. Okay, I bet the end of the season, Rick Hand get chopped off fighting Negan, and the cliffhanger months pass, and they show Alpha from the comic. Y'all putting too much spoilers in here, man. I'm gonna start reading it like that. I'm gonna read it first, then read it out loud. Negan was a gym coach before. Nigga is in the perfect world now for him. Yeah, he was a job. No, but I didn't see I'm not really mad that he gave me that spoiler because it really doesn't matter now. But I didn't read the whole Negan story. I need to read that in a minute. Abraham was an OG. He was a triple OG. The OG triple. What the fuck? I want somebody dead right now. What the fuck is going on? Somebody deserves to die right the fuck now. Now I'm just looking at, I'm losing money. Carl is Rick only family that's Negan ass. Carl is Rick only family that's Negan ass. I have no clue what you're talking about. Okay, Rick was officially broken after that. Yeah. Okay, so hyped for the next episode and good review. Thank you, man. How's Glenn saying, Maggie, I'll find you? Well, I guess when he died, I don't know. Rick go listen to Purple Rain. He gonna listen to Purple Rain. He gonna listen to a whole bunch of fucking love songs after this. No, he ain't gonna listen to love songs. He gonna listen to like sad fucking music. He gonna listen to opera or some shit like that. I don't know. And just cry himself to sleep for the next about 3 or 4 months. Sorry about the spoilers. Man, you don't care. You like spoilers. That's your favorite thing. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box, and that's it.